It ain't working like I wanted to, but it's still working. This is Volathan Modulus Tautology, aka Chucky Biblical. Um, what I named this one? I don't even know what I named this one. I try to give them names. It's too late to edit. Too late to edit. They ain't got trust, right? Because they don't. They don't have trust. They have trust issues, but they don't have trust. Yeah, I could just follow along with the real black media. I'm proud of them. They out there doing their thing. All I gotta do is just share their work, right? It's wasting my time, right? Going to their page and then like making my page based upon the content that they already sharing. So you just go to their page. Now my page, I'm a gaming only channel. Right? That's what me and my son. We trying to get into game theory. He called me today. He's like, "Yo, get that PS3 cracking." All right, son, I'm gonna crack it open. Look at the CPU and the GPU, dust it off real good. Plug it back up. See if I can get it to do what it do. That way we can bring you even more gaming, more computer science, technology, engineering, mathematics. I mean, that's real hip hop right there, right? They want to say is everything but hip hop, right? I gotta look his name up again. I forgot his name already, and then I'm mad that I be forgetting these guys' names. But I'm talking about the black man in Revenge of the Nerds, because he's actually the voice behind the Paladin on Diablos 2. So I've been playing Diablos 2. Right now I'm running, this is Ogre Battle I got running. And, I'm just trying to run different games and share different, media and stuff like that. And you can see all the what's these tarot cards and stuff, and how you got money, world, judgment, fool, and each and they playing the card game of principles, to see where your mind is at with your virtues. See if we can measure good morality from you. Like that's what these games is about. Like, so I've been watching these nerds, right? Of course they all white, They have a history channel, but they're YouTubers. That's what's funny about it. It's like they already taking that next step to being on Tubi, being part of the regular media, because y'all can't deny you can't deny they movement, which is gaming, Like, yeah, they nerds, but they happily married, they doing their thing, they got nostalgia, these guys still got the old original system still in mint condition, We're not allowed to hold on to those type things, It's usually throw it in the trash, It ain't worth nothing no more, And that's these women, They ain't trying to be a part of the game, and they don't like the nerds, right? Because the dude that played the black guy in Revenge of the Nerds, he played a gay guy. So now that's what caused they go fight it. That's next level right there. Night. What's the other one? What's the next one? Wow, man. Fighting with the Morning Star. Evil one. Ooh, Lord. He must be vicious with it. Oh, I gotta have a samurai on the team. In fact, that's what I kept coming up with was the samurai. Here you go with them ninjas. You know how I feel about the ninjas. Amazon, they ain't necessarily lesbians. And Valkyrie, they ain't necessarily lesbians, right? Beastman, got the whip cracking. He's not a, Doll Mage. Ooh, what do y'all know about the Doll Mage, the Puppet Master? That's what I want to bring back, the Puppet Master. The Wizard, of course. What else they got for us? The Witch. Oh, you can't even see that anymore, but I'm being derogatory, right? Got the Cleric. That's the healer. Got the Ankh in her hand, right? Got mermaids. I can't wait to play this game. Golems. What else we got? Giants. Hellhounds. HG double hockey sticks, Dad. Can't say hell no more. Octopus. Dragon. Need a couple dragons. Skeletons. They ain't on my side. I ain't got no skeletons on my team. I'm sorry. I ain't mess with them ghosts either. Hawkman. Ooh, need some angels. Got imps in the game. Fairies. Man, I can't wait to play this game. This game is off the chain. Griffins. Or is it Gryphon? I don't know. Worms. This is a dragon. Hero of Legend. There it is. Right? So when I say way back in the days when hip hop began, with Coke, the Rock, Kool Herc, and then bam, I'm talking about KRS-One spitting them true historical lyrics, right? And now we want to be disrespectful because of Tariq Nasheed. He's a messy dude. I don't have beef with Tariq. You know, he's a good dude. You know what I mean? But he's messy. Like he's an entertainer. You know, he's the entertainer out of the three. The triad is him, Professor Black Truth, and Jason Black. I don't have beef with those three, right? They doing what they doing. They all three of them started off together, kinda. They picked their lane and they running with it. So they the black media. All right, y'all the black media. All right, but they do give credit to young YouTubers like myself that share and support their content. You know. Do I agree with everything that they say? No, that we're not supposed to. And that's what a true democracy is being able to get your point across. But we in a society that's muting black men's real voices. Right? Black men are done with Joe Biden. I mean, we just keeping it 100. You know, I'll throw a shoe at him. You know, not to hit him or nothing like that, but just out of the moral of the code of you got to go, dude. Seriously, once you're the president of the United States, you're always the president. So you achieved it off your bucket list. Sit your ass down. Excuse my French, children. Because I do want to make my content available to all ages, you know. But I'm hearing these politicians, and that's what I was going to share, AOC and whoever this dude was, and they on the thing, they acting like they hip-hop, they just repeating rap music. And the most foulest language is coming out of their mouths. It's like, yo, what is that, dude? No, we spit real lyrics over here, right? We spit that real mathematics, right? We talk about the manifestation of earth from God, solid, liquid, and gas, right? We start spitting that earth, air, fire, water, like the Avatar, right? That's what RZA said, right? In its basic formation of solid, liquid, and gas, cause the land masses in the space catalyst and all matter that exists in this dense third dimension. You must reserve the physical comprehension. And now those are real lyrics. And I hear Kendrick is like, yo, Kendrick spit real lyrics, right? When Kendrick asked him on that one track how much $1 really costs, the question is detrimental, paralyzing my thoughts. Parasites in my stomach, in my gut, got me feeling for y'all. Like I'm hungry, right? I'm hungry too. But here's an old man asking him for $1, and he don't know that that's actually the Messiah right there. You know what I mean? If you see the Messiah in everybody, then you start to understand and walk in the path of a righteous one, right? I can't deny. I can't not give you $1, right? But these kids walking around here with all the cash and they ain't trying to give it up. They They being real disrespectful, and they don't know the lyrics, right? They don't know who Karis One is. They don't know who Big Daddy Kane is. They don't know who Dougie Fresh and Slick Rick. EPMD I added to the list. These are the top 5 that I gave, right? I gave it as crews. That's why I get mad at y'all pushing Pac like he the GOAT. He was a part of a crew, right? Death Row was a crew. What other crew was he a part of? Digital Underground was a crew. So he tried to get with Biggie in them and got set up. But it wasn't Biggie that set him up. His own arrogance, right? His own shit talking all the time. And they knew it, right? The last video I saw with him and Snoop, young Snoop, and Pac was just going at it, like, you know what I'm saying? F them, this and that, and Snoop was just like, dude, it ain't like that, right? It is a battle, but y'all, you taking it too far, right? So once he stumped that dude, I knew that was the dude that set him up and got him killed. And the cops gonna act like they don't know nothing, right? This is how you know the whole police system is fraudulent. Yeah, they got a warrant out for my arrest, right? I'm the most righteous person on the planet. They looking for me. And then it's you know, you have to admit the truth. I told y'all the truth. I gave $5 to, what's her name? Tulsi Gabbard, right? That was my way of voting for her for president, right? So I gave $5 back in 2020, was it? Yeah, 2020. That's how I voted, right? But when I went and I went in and I pulled the lever. Did I pull the lever for Joe Biden? Hell no, right? I filled in the box. Nah, I ain't voting for him. What's my other choice? All right, well, I might as well go with Trump. Now it's right. The moral of the story is to all those that are politically sinking: don't change the president, change your way of thinking. Right? Just let Trump do 4 more years, then we'll figure out the next president. I was pointing at Denzel Washington. But ain't nobody want to hear what I had to say because it's like he's an actor, so is Ronald Reagan. Doesn't matter who the president is, right? But their policies make a hell of a difference. And these policies are the wackest. They put people in positions of power that should not have it. And what are they doing? They're using it to destroy the black family. That's what they're doing. And here it is. I have to take the blame for voting for Trump. And I'm trying to tell my people, stop taking the blame for voting for Biden. Instead, throw a shoe at that ninja. Right? All those white liberals are ninjas. Right? They want you to be afraid of the white supremacists, the rightist supremacists. Right? The leftist supremacists is even worse. Because they want to put women ahead of you. And it's like, nah. God is first. Right? That's who I be humble to. I'm humble to God. Right? Y'all want me to be humble to the quote unquote goddess, the queen. And here she is. 6 different kings, right? Like, nah, that's not a queen. You know what I'm saying? That's a 304. Leave that alone. Son, that's a 304. Leave that alone. All right, just you don't need to know, right? Daddy, I want to know what it. You don't need to know, son. Make the worst mistake in your life messing with that. All right? Where's her father? She's a bastard. All right? That's what it means when you don't have a father in your life. It means you're an astrid. I don't call women itches. I'll call a man an itch in a minute. Right? Especially Mark Lamont Hill, itch ass ninja. Right? Let me see who else I got. Uh, Omar's he's not a threat. He got a snow bunny. I'm sure he got a snow bunny baby mama. Um, he's a fraud. Who else we got? Charlemagne. He's an ish ash ninja. Who invited him to the party? P Diddy. You don't get more ish ash ninja than P Diddy, right? We gotta stick together. Y'all women, y'all need to stop coming in between these men. Let them fight. They punch each other in the mouth. Cool. Fight is over. All right, now y'all make up and we're gonna go over here. We're gonna build something. We know who the leader is now, right? That's what the Black Panther was about. Mano y mano. We need what was his name? I can't remember his name right now. That's how much vested I am in the movie. Once they killed off T'Challa, they should have recasted him. But instead, no, we're not going to give you that. We're not going to give you the black superhero. Instead, we're going to give you the black heroine, the woman king. And what is she doing with her power? Destroying her own family. And that's sad. That's sad. And then want me to take the blame for voting for Trump? Nah, and I'm trying to tell y'all to stop taking the blame for Biden. Instead, spit on the ground when he's around you. Tell him to go to HELL, right? You have to forgive him. Then you also have to forgive Trump. That's what's making a lot of y'all hypocrites being y'all claiming to be Christians. I'm just keeping it 100. So, is the battery down? Rapping so much. So, when last time we left, I started a new game, and this is Ogre Battle, and this is my main character now. I switched it up. I didn't want the Thunder God Lord. I wanted the Ice Cloud Lord, so I went through the whole question thing again. Answered it the right way. Became the Ice Cloud Lord, and I got banished. So I'm level 1, and I'm ready to get it started. I'm ready to get this party started. All right, cool. Meg is my cleric. All right, now what am I supposed to do with Meg? Meg, ironically, my last manager name was Meg, and she helped me through the Obama years. Right, when I had the black woman as the manager, what she did was she sent all her girlfriends after me. They called up their nephews to come beat me up. My son's mother wanted to come to the store and stab people. Right, it was all kinds of chaos. Like somebody could have died, all because of the hypocrisy of putting women in charge of things and then having me underneath them, doing all the work and not getting any credit. So I got out of there, right? And they swapped me in the white ball. And when they put the white ball over there, all he did was make it more corrupt. They put me with my man Merce. Merce a good dude. And all Merce was trying to do was provide for his family. Straight from Ivory Coast. Good dude. Even invited him to my wedding. His wife was good people. But when it came to the point in relinquishing his power, he couldn't do it. Right? Like and that's when we had a disagreement, and I had to go my way. And they had me go work under another young boy that was, corrupt. And I'm trying to teach him how to do it the right way, not to be corrupt. And what are they going to do? The liberals are going to do is try to use that against me. So, but when I first got there, it was Meg, and Meg was doing everything in her power to help me, and she knew I was there to help her. And we was working together as a good team. And, shout out to Tangi good peoples too. And they came in, they broke it up, and they brought him in there after he done converted the store into a union store, because that was their main goal, is to convert all the stores to union store. I'm a non-union manager. I don't need a union to knock on my door and we can have a nice conversation about life and what's the job, what we need to get done and getting it done. But they want you to have the union, but then they don't want the black people in the damn union. Or they want us to be the bottom feeders of the union. They don't want us to be the management of the union. And therein is where I'm stuck right now. I'm stuck in joining the union to work my way up to become a manager in the union, or getting a bottom end union manager job where I have to deal with the union manager who's all he's trying to do is fire me. And then the upper management, all they trying to do is fire me. Right? That's why I was like, I'd rather start my own business. Fuck them Democrats. Excuse my language. Right? So I'm just trying to keep it 100. Meg, rest in peace. Meg was mulatto. And she was white, but she was mulatto. And she had 4 amazing sons and a real cool husband. She helped him to get his lawyer. I wish I still have his number. He's a lawyer. That's what I need. I need some good lawyers now. She helped pay for him to get his law degree. And I gotta look him up, see if I can find him. Cause I need a good lawyer right now. The way they got me all messed up, it's sad. I mean, Meg is gone. I don't know if it's because of the shot. You know, I mean, we was taking these shots every year, and her, and then our district manager, they all died suddenly. You know, and I do take it as God's way of saying, "Hey, I saved you." You know what I mean? What you were doing was not righteous. Right now, yeah, my vision in my right eye is a little better, but it's still like 45%. It's less than that actually. But I don't feel the pressure as much when I'm in dark places. And I'm not getting the headache when I'm in dark places. But I gotta throw on an eye patch and get out there and go working again, because now fraudulent as Biden has it so that it's looking like you're trying to commit fraud, right? Because I'm supposed to answer to everybody else, right? Not to God, the most important entity in the universe. So, Joe Biden's a ish-ash ninja. I call him just like that. And he got to go. It's time for him to go retire by, Trump. And all I can do with Trump is, I donated to, what's her name again? Tulsi Gabbard. So it would be cool if he named Tulsi Gabbard as vice president. That'll change the game. That'll make the Democrats heated, right? But Ben Carson is the one that I'm actually rooting for. You know, I mean, he's been the most loyal out of all the people that's on his list. So you might as well step him up. He's a genius. He's a brain surgeon, right? So any woman that says anything negative or derogatory to him, I would tell them to shut the up. I don't care how old you are, right? You're being disrespectful, right? Talking about him in any kind of bad light, right? Because that's all he's going to do when it comes to Whoopi and the girls of The View. He's going to read them. And they need to be read. Because all they're doing is getting all the backlash of them going they blind support to dumbass Joe Biden, right? The most hypocritical president of all time. He's a hypocrite. He needs to go. So make sure you do that come November. Let's vote him out. That means that includes Kamala Harris Imhoff, and any other Democrat that supports them. Right? Because they're not your friend. They're not your ally. AOC, she got to go. Vote her out. What she did in the Bronx the other day was disrespectful to their culture. The boy that was with her, whoever, he vote him out. Disrespectful to the culture. That's not hip hop. All right? Actually, the Trump was more hip hop than what she ever did. That was funny. If Trump could have gave Karis just enough cash just to play the South Bronx for 2 seconds. I just want to play South Bronx for 2 seconds. Here's $2 million. Chris be like, all right, fuck it. Trying to come out to the South Bronx and shit. That shit would have ended the whole debate right there. Right? But he can only do what he can do. And Chris trying to wipe his hands clean of it. Like, nah, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Right? Same with Rakim. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm here to teach the culture, the real culture, not these LGBT. No, that's out of order. God first, then the Lord, then the Father, the Mother, Son, daughter. That's the righteous order. Right? Y'all lack patience. Right? Y'all want to point at people and call them procrastinators. Nah, yeah, that's an anti-virtue. That's the last thing you're supposed to be pointing at people, calling them. That's evil. That's wickedness. That's the wickedness in your heart. It's supposed to be a virtue that goes in your heart, like honesty, justice, sacrifice, spirituality, valor, compassion. Right? It's 8 of them. What's the other 2? I can't think of them right now. Or 8 that I use from Ultima. That's the game that I'm playing with my son. So, yeah, the way it usually jumps off is I start off with these are my first 5. Meg is going to be one of my leaders, my future leaders, so I'll build her up. Lovell is a fighter. I'll build him up, and he'll become one of my leaders eventually once his leader status go from no to yes. See, hers is okay, so she can become a leader already, but I'll wait. And then Kaplan, he's a fighter. He'll become a leader. And then great fighter. So he'll become a leader one day. So these are my different people. And I only got one army so far. And then the way it works is you go into here and scene 1 is the beginning. So, and then from here, I got to go fight the boss character. And we got to travel across the map. And this is how Ogre Battle is won. So I'm going to play a little bit of the game, enjoy it. And I gave y'all 30 minutes with a new little loop that I threw in the background real fast. I had fun recording this. I'm going to upload this to my YouTube a little later on. I'm just trying to give y'all knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and help y'all achieve freedom, justice, and equality. I'm not here to argue and fight with y'all. I'm especially the old heads. I love y'all. But it's Generation Next turn, right? I might as well accept Trump, 4 years of Trump, and then while we plan who's going to be that Generation X president that's going to come help change the game to a hip-hop utopia, right? We're going to have to fight over it, right? We're going to have a lot of rap battles. Yeah, Queen Latifah, she can battle. Bring it, right? She got bars. You know what I mean? But she knows it's dangerous out here, right? Rhapsody, top 5 female right now for men, right? I do like the young girl a little better. Shay Nior, shout out to Shay Nior. And what's my girl name? I can't remember her name right now. Oh, I'm so bad. Mecca. Mecca, that's and Mr. C the one invited and introduced me to Mecca, and before that she was angry and mad, and now she's a mother of like 4 kids and dropping some of the most beautiful music for the people, and I appreciate her for it. You know what I mean? We need more music. We need more hip hop people. We need more Islamic Christians. It's not about my religion versus your religion. That's the hypocrisy that they're doing. And who's the one doing it? These leftists talking about I want the right to abort my babies, right? Like, you're evil. You're a wicked person. All right, you shouldn't be sleeping around like that then. You should be in the monastery, thanking God for life. That's what you should be doing. Instead of pointing at black men, calling us rapists, and then getting my page demonetized for saying a word that should be, it's 4 letters, but who cares, right? Because that's what the children are going to start doing, right? If you say love, the children are going to start loving, right? So if you say hate, then yeah, I guess the children start hating, but you teach them the truth. Love is strong, hate is weak. That's the truth, right? You're a weak person to be hateful. Weak, right? But if you love, like God wants you to love, you're one of the strongest people in the universe. That's why they're not truly opposites. They're logically equivalent, but they're not truly opposites. So to not love is, I guess that is a strong thing, not to love somebody. But to say that it's hate, something that's weak, that's not strong, it's kind of ignorant. Wrath is weak, right? That's how they beat Mike Tyson. Too much wrath in him. You know what I mean? He's real angry. And then once that jab, he caught that jab, it calmed him down. Like, wait a minute. This dude trying to embarrass me. But today he'll say, yo, Holyfield's a hell of a boxer. Right? Up there with Ali. Tyson is too. He's up there with Joe Frazier. And I love them for that. I love them for putting their lives on the line, for entertaining us, for teaching us to stand up to bullies. The real bully isn't the heterophobe, the heteronormative. The real bully is the homophobic, the transphobic. Those people that want to point at you and call you anti-virtue, like a bunch of itch-ass ninjas. Because they astards. They're bastards. That's why I get my bastard sword. Start cutting off the heads. And y'all want to say this ain't for kids, but it was only like 4 years. It wasn't even bad words 4 years ago. Now here come Obama changing the game. Hypocrite, hypocrite, hypocrite. Right? So forget your feelings, right? Stop blaming yourself for voting for Joe Biden. Don't even blame yourself for voting for him again because you're a coward, right? Instead, sit it out, right? If you ain't got the courage to go in there and vote for whoever, this is the third party guy. I can't think of his name. Robert Kennedy Jr. You can't go in there and vote Robert Kennedy Jr. or even Mr. C or anybody else, right? Then you're wasting your time, right? You're wasting your time voting. Me, I vote out of spite. I'm going to highlight Trump, right? Because to all those that are politically sinking, don't change the president. He's still the president. And this is how they treating him. That's why they treating me like this. That's what they saying. When I went before that judge, and I told that judge this corporation fired me because they said that I was committing fraud when it was them, right? He told me to go to hell. Bitch ass judge. I call him a bitch ass judge? No, I didn't. I should have. Instead, I said, all right, no problem, don't worry about it. I'm home before God, not before you. But what do you want to do? All you can do is what? Destroy my family. That's why we coming after the judges too now. So, just letting y'all know what's about to go down, and it's going down. And it is what it is. We don't fight with ignorance, we fight with intelligence, right? Hip means to know. It's a form of intelligence. To be hip means to be up to date and relevant. Hop, that's a form of movement. You can't just observe a hop. You got to hop up and do it. Hip and hop is more than music. Hip is the knowledge. Hop is the movement. Hip and hop is intelligent movement or relevant movement. We sell the music. So write this down in your black books and journals. Hip hop culture is eternal. Run and tell all your friends. An ancient civilization has been born again. Shout out to Karis One. Shout out to Dougie Fresh. Shout out to EPMD. Shout out to the Juice Crew. Shout out to Eric B. and Rakim. Shout out to Malcolm X, the real pioneer, the real prophets. Shout out to Malcolm X. Shout out to Martin Luther King. Shout out to Martin Luther King. Shout out to Kwame Ture, right? Shout out to who else I got on my list? Muhammad Ali. And last but not least, Bobby Seale, right? Make sure y'all check on Bobby Seale. Make sure he all right? All my family out there. Especially UK, you out there in Arizona. He out there in Arizona with you. You know, introduce him to your baby, yo. I'll holler at y'all later. One, God, our Father, the art of time. Heaven, your order. Motherhood awaken. Nature.